follow the sounds.
I have decided to follow the sounds.
It's over!
There's nothing we can do!
It's done for.
Stop! Right now. Thank you very much. She needs somebody with a human touch.
Hey you! Always on the run?
Gotta slow it down, baby. Gotta have some fun.
And then,
Oh, I know what to do. I am going to give her
you're gonna give her a kiss.
a kiss. I'm going to give her a kiss.
With his lips all puckered up, the prince about to start the great change in his rabbit. After 3 years of loving, blissful marriage,
Oh, we've had 3 years of loving, blissful marriage, and by we, I mean me, my wife, and everyone else. Word! See what I mean?
Oh, darling, you look adorable with your clothes on.
What, they're wearing my cookie? Are those my boxers?
Oh, darling, don't be such a bad boy. They only want to have fun.
Sorry, honey, I was having a bad day.
You know, when Grumpy starts acting up, I give him a timeout.
Actually, that sounds pretty good right now. I want a timeout. You.
Oh, with me, you're so cute. Just like happy. Let me be happy.
Do I look happy right now, really?
You know, when you ask me questions, you really remind me of Dopey.
When I sleep, do I remind you of Sleepy? When I sneeze, do I remind you of Sneezy?
No, actually, when you sneeze, you remind me of the little bunny in our garden.
That's it. Can we just go to bed already? Just you and me.
And happy, and grumpy, and bashful, and dog, and sneezy.
No!
Darling, don't scream at them. They're sensitive.
I have feelings too, you know, Snow.
Don't you start rhyming
I
at me.
can't help it. Dang it.
Matt, let's talk. Oh dear. Can you wipe Sneezy's nose? It's dripping all over the place. Let's play outside, Snow. Surely,
See
Happy.
what I mean?
You're a jealous machine.
It's like this every single day. I kissed you, not them. You're my wife, not theirs.
Darling, I owe them a lot. You see, they took care of me when I was alone.
And you nosy cozy Homer Barber, whatever your name is, that's my crown, put it down. This is my castle.
Darling, it's our castle.
I've had it. I'm going to bed.
and maybe just today, the prince had had enough.
Finally, some peace and quiet without those annoying dwarves. Is that you, honey? I I've missed spending time with you in private. Always have those dwarves trailing after you.
Uh-huh.
Are you coming down with something? You sound odd.
Achoo!
What the? What's going on here?
You're sleeping, duh.
Get out!
What is stop?
Duh!
Stop it, I'm trying to sleep.
Get out of my room!
Darling, it's our room.
It's like this every day. And I've had it! They always spend time with us already. I've reached the end of my rope. It's either them or me. If you can't even pick me over them, then why are we still married? I want a divorce.
Judge at today's hearing. All of us here will be witnesses to the pending divorce of Snow White and the Prince. Our plaintiff for today is none other than the Prince. And our defendant, none other than Snow White herself. Our jury today will be composed of 7 distinguished individuals who will be nothing but objective during this case. Quiet! Our hearing shall now officially begin.
Why do you wish to have a divorce with your loving and doting wife, Snow White?
Actually, if it were my choice, I'd much rather have a divorce with them. But sadly, they come as a package, and it's a package I'd much rather not buy.
If that was the case, why did you marry her to begin with?
I definitely had no idea that marrying her meant marrying them as well.
Please recount to us the events of that fateful night.
I was just coming home from my rounds about town when, like every other day, I see them prancing around in my clothes in my living room in my castle. Castle.
And during the event of your decision to get a divorce,
I was just hoping to get some peaceful and really needed rest with my wife when, instead of my fair wife, I was surrounded by these 7 dwarves.
is this true?
No! But they Of course they'll say that they're the dwarves.
Order! Defendant, please take a stand.
How do you plead to these accusations, Snow?
I don't know anymore. I simply wanted to show everyone how much I loved them. I've been such a fool. The cross-examination may now commence.
Is it true that you have continuously ignored your husband for the sake of these dwarves?
Oh, surely I never meant to.
Have you truly picked the dwarves over him?
Oh, dear me. Can't we just all get along and live happily together?
Do you agree on this divorce?
celebrate. But I really can't live without him. I love him too much. But if he feels uncared for, then I must not be fit to be his wife. I deserve not such a husband. If that's all, please just accept the divorce.
Both parties have reached a mutual agreement. The case will be dismissed the minute my gavel hits the table. When that happens, the divorce will be official and irrevocable.
And right at that moment, the prince had a realization.
I've had a realization.
Something he has not once thought of.
Something I have not once thought of.
Something that has crucially slipped his mind.
Something that has crucially slipped my mind. I can't live without snow. No? I've changed my mind. Snow, I can't live without you, Snow. I miss you too much. I miss your smile, your laughter, your fairly fair skin. Your eyes, the feel of your hair, and my fingertips. The way you wiggle your nose just before you sneeze, I'll miss everything. And getting to say what you means having to live with them every single day for the rest of my life, then so be it. Because I love you. And I've never been prouder to say that.
Oh, darling, I love you so.
Well, that settles it. The prince and Snow White will no longer be getting a divorce. Dismissed.
From that day onwards, the prince has had to put up with the same antics from the dwarves every single day of his life. They still wore his clothes, pranced about in his castle, used his toothbrush, ate their share of the food, borrowed his
Get on
horse.
with it before I change my mind.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, not once did he regret his decision on staying with Snow White, because she made everything worth it. There you have it, folks. A story of love prevailing over everything else. Maybe they didn't live perfectly ever after, but surely they lived their own version of a happily ever after.
You see, children, the happy ever after that we all know isn't always the perfect ending. Sometimes we must... Excuse me. Anyway, sometimes we must learn to face reality and make our own choices in life. We need to open our eyes, see the truth behind fairy tales, and make our own version of a happy ever after. The end.
now, ladies and gentlemen, the cast of War. Audrey Barraza as Lola Basha. Alexa Loste as Little Red Riding Hood. Catherine Chang as the Wolf. Clarice Choa as the Grandma. Sabrina Yu as the game show host. Aaron Lau and Jean Lau as the FBI. Danielle Asioko as the fairy and the employee. Julia Onchoko as Rumpelstiltskin. Nika Gongyong as the black market vendor. Veronica Valdez, Audrey Cole, and Christine Yao as the bullies. Eliana Kabachan as Snow White. Maurice Ong as the Prince. Christine Yao, Melissa Togle, Donna Lee, Martina Soriano, Annika Lee, Marika Descalar, and Nadu Wu as the Seven Dwarfs. And our production crew is Jean Lau, Amber Lim, Samantha Ching, Audrey Barraza, Daniel Antioco, Annika Uy, Corinne Wong, Christelle Uy, Aaron Lau, Annika Lee, and Melissa Togle. We would also like to thank Sister Dina Ang, MIC, Mrs. Deborah Liangzon, Ms. Shirley Ang, Mrs. Karen Hernandez, Ms. Emily Wu, Mrs. Michelle Ong, the Director's Office, the staff, the IB staff, Ms. Beth Therapist, the ECA Maintenance, the ECA Security, Ms. Carmela Benzon, Ms. Camille Chad, Ms. Bernie Tan, Ms. Liz Isan, Ms. Christine Villarreal, and Ms. Nicole Wong. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.